Hi Jessie, welcome.
Thank you.
My name is Jade. I'm the training assessor for today's course.
Nice to meet you, Jade.
Today's course is Conduct Workplace Communication.
Yes.
But before we get into it, I would just like to introduce you to myself just a little bit. So, I have worked in the construction sector for over 20 years, and I've spent most of my time in the residential and commercial building sector. For the last 9 years, I have been in the civil construction, doing a lot of earthworks and a lot of groundworks and construction. I like delivering this course because I see the value in the workplace communication. It works across all areas, and it's a successful part of running a business is through the communications. Before we start, I just want to let you know that there's toilet facilities and there's also a lunchroom to make yourself tea and coffees. If you need any breaks during the time, just let us know.
No worries, thank you.
The course is only 30 minutes long, and at the end of the course, I would ask you to fill out a feedback form. It's just an evaluation form to start off with. Could you just introduce yourself and a little bit about yourself?
So my name is Jessie.
Yeah.
I'm currently working for a residential company that we do repairs on rentals.
Okay, just like maintenance and stuff like
plumbing, yeah, absolutely, maintenance plumbing, and I'm currently the team leader.
Okay, do you have many staff members?
Got 5 members.
Wow, okay, so you know the importance of communication.
Absolutely.
Yeah, giving them the right information and everything. And how do you usually communicate with your staff members?
Face to face, telephone.
Yeah.
Work documents.
Yep, that's right. That's like a lot of normal places. So I just want to explain, in the event of an emergency, if you hear any sirens or bells or alarms, just exit out the front door to the emergency assembly point, which is at the end of the driveway.
Beautiful.
Remember not to panic.
Yep.
And also, this is just a attendance sheet.
Yes, you need me to sign it.
Yes, please. It's just a record of attendance, just to say that you're here today and you participated in the training.
Beautiful.
Fantastic. So yeah, I guess we'll get into it. So one of the things here we've got is just a presentation.
Yes.
So what we'll do is we'll have a look into it. So the unit of competency is Conduct Workplace Communications, CPC.
Welcome to today's course, Conduct Workplace Communication, CPCCOM1014, release number 3.
Yep, that's that. So the first slide there, we're going to talk about this.
Communication in the workplace. We use communication to share ideas, knowledge, safety concerns, exchange information, obtain solutions, organise, cooperate, conduct business, keep everyone safe. When you work in the construction industry, you are a member of a team involving many different job roles on site. For a project to run smoothly, there must be effective communication.
As you would know with your team.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so everybody has different job roles.
Yeah.
You being a team leader, and then you would have your maintenance workers. So as you know, communication is a great time, is a great tool to share ideas.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of your maintenance staff would have ideas about how to complete works.
Yes, and just to give feedback from previous days, or if they, come to arise any issues or concerns, and we just have a toolbox and talk about it.
Yeah, excellent. When do you conduct your toolboxes?
First thing in the morning before work commences.
Excellent, that's great. It's always good to communicate at the beginning of the day.
Yeah.
Share your concerns, Again, exchange informations. I'm sure your maintenance staffs, they all come up to solutions for issues
Yes.
and help you guys resolve. The key there is always consultation with your workers.
Yes.
That makes a smooth business, and consultation is effectively it's communication.
Yes.
And also communicate to keep everyone safe.
Yes.
If there's known hazards or incidences out on the field, we all have to speak up about it.
Yes.
What kind of methods of communications do you guys use in the workplace? So what are some methods, or how do you guys communicate?
So we have our morning toolboxes, which is the face-to-face communication,
Yeah.
and then we hand out job sheets. So it has a description of the job that is required for the day, or how many job sheets, depending on how big the day is. Telecommunications.
Yeah.
Every operator has their own cell phone.
Yep.
And then we have an app, Insight app, and everyone can either complete the job sheets on the app, or they complete it by filling out a manual form.
Oh, excellent. No, that's great. So what we've got here, some forms of communication.
Communication methods. Face to face. Two-way radio. Mobile phone. Email and internet. Signals. Written documents.
So like you were saying in your morning briefs, your toolbox meetings, that'd be a lot of face-to-face communication.
Correct.
Yeah, excellent. And like you said, any issues out in the field, people would communicate through mobile phones.
Correct.
Yeah, ringing the right managers, departments.
Yes.
Obviously, they'll be communicating to the tenants of the properties.
Yes.
And then communicating back towards yourself. And then you'd probably communicate to your general manager, who would communicate to the homeowners.
Yes.
And obviously, people with certain job roles would prefer certain methods of communication.
Yes.
Like you said, some of them prefer written documents.
Yes.
Some are happy to fill out their job sheets through the apps. I'm sure the general manager would communicate to homeowners through emails. You guys would probably also communicate to tenants through
Yes.
emails or
And
phone.
and telephone. Text message seems to be the most effective form of communication.
Yeah, excellent. That way there you can kind of get a quicker response.
Correct.
Yeah. So things that communicate to us in everyday life, signals. Have you got any idea of what signals are out there that you might come across on a daily basis?
A nod.
Yeah.
Yeah. A hand signal. A
Yeah.
gesture,
Body gestures.
body
Yeah.
gestures. Yeah.
Excellent. Do your staff use two-way radios?
No,
No,
not required.
not required. Is it mainly due to your staff working individually?
Well, everyone's got a mobile phone.
Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic. Next one is about receiving information.
Receiving information. Ideally, instructions will include addressing what do I have to do? Where will I be doing it? When will I be doing it? How will I be doing it? Understand clearly what are the instructions. To do this, you will need to listen carefully and actively. Ask as many questions as you need to. Pay extra attention to safety issues.
Excellent. So just like you were saying in your morning debriefs when you give out your job sheets, if you were to give me a job sheet, and I could have some questions for you.
Yeah.
So if I had a job sheet that was lacking information, some of the questions I could do to get a better understanding would be to ask those questions. What do you need me to do today?
Yes.
You know, where would I be doing it? When will I be doing it? And how will I be doing it?
Yes.
I'm just guessing, but I'm sure that a lot of your guys' job sheets would have a lot of that information in there. It's key information, one would say, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, excellent. And then, yeah, listen carefully and actively.
Yes.
Yeah. So again, active listening.
Active listening. Look at the speaker. Give the speaker your full attention. Listen for the detail in the message and stay focused.
Excellent. So, effective listening. This is something that you may be able to help teach your staff members, but also use for yourself when they're relaying information,
Yes.
debriefing you. So, I have a little handout for you. This is what effective listening is and how to practice it. Examples being stop talking and focus on listening. Prepare yourself to listen by relaxing. Put the speaker at ease. Remove any distractions. Be patient with the speaker. Listen to the tone of the speaker. Be fully present in the conversation and practice good eye contact and notice the non-verbal cues. So we were just talking before about signals people give. So like you said, you gave an example of a non-verbal cue.
A head nod.
Yeah, so a head nod.
A smile.
Yeah.
Or a frown if they look concerned. Or
Yeah,
confused.
that's right. And just some example of some questions that you could ask to confirm understanding from these guys.
Yeah.
So maybe you've given a whole heap of instructions and you feel that they weren't showing some effective listening and active listening. Some questions for you would be to ask them to clarify the information.
Yes.
Because that's a good way to understand if they receive that information properly, and ask them some open-ended questions to encourage further responses. So, do you have an idea of what an open-ended question is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Making sure that you ask a question that doesn't require a closed answer, whether it's a yes, no. You don't want a yes, no answer or response.
Yeah, that's right. So you're asking them to provide a bit of detail.
Exactly.
So open-ended question to them would be, do you know where you're going today?
Correct.
Yeah, because their job sheet would have that information on there. Do you know what tools you're going to be needing today?
Or cleaning products.
Yeah, that's right. Are there any extra items that you would
Yes.
need? So this handout is just for you.
Beautiful, thank you.
Yeah, excellent. And thank you for signing on your attendance sheet there. So the next section that we're going to be talking about, so if that's active listening, another important part of communication is giving out the information. This would be more your end
Yes.
for communicating in the workplace.
Giving information. To deliver instructions effectively, you need to think about what you want to say and the message you want people to remember. Use easy to understand language. Put instructions into logical sequence and use scenarios to help keep it relatable.
So yeah, giving instructions. So obviously you've got a bit of experience with giving out instructions. Not only are you giving out instructions with your written documents, you're giving out instructions during your debrief in your toolbox meetings. And obviously you've got a range of people that you need to communicate to.
Yes.
So it's important to use language that a lot of people
Understand.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's sometimes not effective being too technical.
Yes.
Yeah, excellent. So one of the next ones we're going to cover is reporting, because reporting again is communication.
Yes.
Reporting. Verbal reports. Examples include advising your employer about a fault you found in a tool or materials, describing an incident that has occurred on site, giving detailed reports at a site meeting. Other examples include written reports. Written reports are used to convey information to individuals or groups who are not present on site, create a permanent record of activities and incidences, provide evidence in a formal investigation if required.
So yeah, you do a lot of verbal reporting with your job role.
Yes.
Like it says there, giving detailed reports at site meetings.
Yes.
Describing an incident that has occurred on site. Obviously, you would have to relay any type of safety issues that have happened on previous jobs.
Yes.
Yeah. And written reports, as it says there, it's great to have a written report. It's a great way to communicate to people who aren't there at the toolbox.
Correct.
Maybe people are working away, maybe people are sick.
Yes.
So it's good to have a written report that maybe you can pin up to your notice board.
Yeah.
And also it's good to record it.
Yes.
So that's when written reports come in. With the laptop we've provided you there,
Yes.
I'd like you to search up how to prepare a basic written safety report.
Okay. Just bear with me. I have very minimal computer skills.
Okay then, yeah, so just unlock your computer. I've
Yeah.
given you a password there.
Yeah. Alright.
Do you know what a search
Yes.
engine is?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what do you want me to type?
So find your little search engine, whatever you got open.
Google.
Excellent. So use your Google Chrome. Have you found your little search bar?
Yes.
Yep. Beautiful. So I would like you to search prepare a basic written safety report and see what it comes back with. Did you get that?
Yes. It's just loading. Internet slow.
Okay.
How to write an incident report, a step-by-step guide with examples.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Do you want me to read out the examples for you?
No. So what I've gone is I've actually gone and printed you out another handout, and this one here is just how to information to prepare a basic written report. First, you need to write the induction of the report. So this is going to be a safety report that we're going to do on the assessment side of the course. And your introduction to your report, it's like your title.
Yes.
Yeah. So your title is usually, a lot of people would base the title of their report off maybe what the incident was,
Okay.
or maybe the risk or the injury from the incident.
Yes.
And the body of the report. So it's made up of two things: the title, the body, and how you're going to conclude your report.
Okay.
So the body is kind of like the details:
Yes.
where, how, who it happened to, and how you conclude your report is by recommending a control measure,
Yes.
a way to either eliminate, substitute, isolate, engineer, administrate, or issue PPE to help mitigate the risk of the
Incident happening again.
of the hazard.
Yeah.
So that's just another basic
Yes,
readout for you. That's excellent. So Obviously, when we're writing up a report, it's important to sequence the information.
Of course.
So here I've got on my next slide here is a bit of information about that. Sequencing information. Sequencing means putting information into a logical order. When you receive an instruction, you must decide the correct sequence for carrying it out so that you don't waste time or miss important steps. This can also help people remember the information as they process rationally. So again, you don't want to give out information to people where they may not be focused on getting the task done, where they're using their time to try and process the information given to them.
Yeah.
And sometimes if it's not in a sequence order, they might get confused, or they might miss important steps.
Yes.
So what we've got here next is I have a small case study.
Yes.
And I also have a safety report form, just an example form.
Yes.
Excellent. So with this case study, I'm going to read it out, and then I am going to have you
Yes.
just record on that.
Sheet.
Yep. So this is an email between a maintenance worker
Yeah.
and the health and safety of their company.
Okay.
This email was sent on Friday the 13th of the 9th, 2024
Yes.
at 10:40 a.m.
Yeah.
The subject was lifting straps expired.
Yeah.
So on Friday, I was told to use loader equipment new to our yard that I'm not trained to use, but I was told it was easy and to use it. While doing my equipment pre-inspection, I found straps out of date and refused to use the loader. Please have workshop replace these lifting straps. Please raise in the Health and Safety Committee meeting that supervisors should not encourage or authorise staff to use equipment they are not trained to use. A training database should be set up for management to see operations qualifications. And this is signed off, kind regards, operator. So this operator is chosen to keep himself anonymous.
Fair enough.
So I want to give that to you, and I just want you to complete that example of the safety report form.
Yes.
So take the information from where you can from that and
No worries.
fill out that for a brief moment. So this case study actually covers gathering information, gathering and interpreting information.
Right, I think I've completed that.
Excellent. So, like I was saying, this here helps with receiving information and instructions from others,
Yes.
which you've gotten from me,
Yes.
and the effective listening and questioning and speaking skills to confirm their understanding.
Yes.
It also covers how to select and sequence information and prepare a basic written safety report,
Yes.
which you've done there.
Yes.
So we'll put that one to the side, and then I have just I've lost it. No, it should be somewhere. Yep, here we go. Here I have another case study
Yes.
and another form.
Yes.
So let us know how you're doing with the writing.
Yeah. I had a stated injury last year, so I can't write for long periods.
Okay.
But I can see that the forms after doing it one is pretty simple form.
Yeah, I took that into consideration and customised our form so that it just required minimum amounts of writing.
Yes.
Usually we have them write the full report out, but I've pre-filled a lot of the stuff there to make it a lot easier for you.
Thank you.
So with this one here, it is again from an operator to a health and safety rep.
Yes.
And the title is Speeding.
Yes.
And the date is Monday the 16th of the 9th 2024 at 11:20 a.m.
Yes.
And the email to the health and safety rep says, "Hi there, I just want to raise a safety issue I have with speeding in the car yard. I think we need a speed limit. This worker is a repeat offender, they are always late and they're always in a rush. Kind regards, operator."
Yep.
So again, just with that one there, if you could fill out a second report, that would be excellent.
Thank you.
Once you've done that, that is actually the completion of the course.
Yes.
And how do you feel so far? Did you get a good understanding of how workplace communication works?
Absolutely. And your information sheets, I'm going to take them back to work and I'm going to share them with my other work colleagues because I think these are really useful tools to have on at work.
Yeah, excellent. I'd like to thank you for participating in the course today. And like I said earlier, we have a learner evaluation form that you may be able to fill out later.
Of course.
And yeah, thank you for giving a bit of summary on what you've learnt today. You've been very helpful, very easy to teach.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And you've done very well, I'd like to say that as well.
Thank you.
Excellent. That is fantastic. Thank you for your time, Jessie.
Thank you, Jade. Nice
Enjoy
to meet
your
you.
rest of your day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.